Yes.
All right, hey guys. So today's another day, and I'm super excited for you. I'm happy to be back on. And guys, we're gonna be giving you constant information, constant message that can help one another, or that can help us elevate, grow, and take our life to the next level. So, guys, if this is your first time passing through, my name is Augustine OJ, and welcome to the AOA Empire. You know, AOA Empire is a space where we make sure you arise, organize, and most importantly, you can aspire. Guys, it's given me so much joy, that we get to talk about some real stuff. We get to talk about some real stuff. So, look, if you are catching this right now, if you're watching this right now, feel free to share this to a friend. Feel free to tag somebody. Feel free so that somebody can get the information that I'm about to talk about. Because I'm about to talk about a way or how you can find yourself out of the box, how you can take yourself out of the box in 2021 and beyond. What box, Augustine? What are you talking about? What box are we talking about, guys? I just want to tell you today that there is a box that you've been put in right from the day you were born. Whether you believe it or not, I want to share that box information with you. Because many of us, we are programmed into a certain lifestyle or a certain box life that is affecting us and has been affecting us from generation to generation. And it's affecting many people even in this season. So, guys, if you are ready to get out of the box, if you're excited that you want to find exactly how to get out of the box so that your 2021 beyond will be great, I want to put in the chat, I want out of the box. I want to be out of the box. But most importantly, feel free, guys, to put your country, your city, your town to make this happen because I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. So if you're ready to be out of the box, we're going to go straight to the box. I want to share with you some key vital information, guys, how we can get out of the box. And what sort of box life am I talking about? Augustine, hey, you're talking about the box life, but what box life are we talking about? So be ready, get excited, and share information. Okay, so guys, I want to welcome you to my, topic for today. My topic for today, guys, is I'm going to be focusing on the box life. I'm going to be focusing on how many of us we've been programmed in the box. I quite remember, when I was born, my parents told me a certain task to do. They told me certain things to do. You've been told certain things that you have to do throughout your whole life till today. Because you came to the world knowing nothing, and somebody had to program you in the box. Many of us guys, we have been living in the box, and the box has affected us even in 2020. 2020, many stuck in the box had no other option to live outside the box. In 2020, many people have been questioning themselves, why this? Why here? Why am I in this sort of situation? Guess what? It's because of the box. So many of us guys, we are born in the box. We're born looking all cute, all beautiful, all nice. God's intention and God's plan was not for us to live in the box. God gave us gifts, talents, a lot of things that we can actually do whilst our time here. But guess what? When we were born, we were living free, excited. Look, we were happy. Guess what? the world had something else planned for us. The world had a box planned for us that we were going to actually plug in order to survive. So I wanted to put in the chat. I'm getting out of the box because I want to make sure that you know exactly what box I'm talking about at the end of this presentation. So number one, you're born as a baby with talent by the word program in the box. We grow up going to school, getting a degree, and getting all that we want, but we forget that we are in the box. Okay? We've been programmed in the box for the rest of our life. And when we grow up, after going to school, after going to the cycle of life, we're told go to school, get a degree, and get a good job. Don't get it wrong, my friend. Going to school is great. Getting your degree is great. But my question to you is, was it what God intended for you to do, or was what the world wanted you to do? So you do all that, and you live your life back in the box every single day. So you've gone through all the stages in your life right now. You're growing up right now. You're sleeping in your house right now. You're waking up right now on your bed that look like the shape of a box. Many of us, we're now waking up every single day on a bed that looks like a shape like a box. We wake up, we go to work, and we want to have, breakfast. We want to have a breakfast, and the thing that we get is we first thing that we go to the kitchen, we do, most of us, we get the box of the cereal. The cereal looking like the shape of what? Of a box. So it's literally from one box to another box, to another box. So we keep living the box life every single day. Some of you listen to me, you've been living the box life for the last 20 years, 30 years, and you're still living the box life right now. Or you're even sick and tired of the box life because you're living a life, all right, of no significance. You're living a life of the same routine every single day. Guess what? Now, the next thing you go and drive is your car. Most who have the car, they go straight in the car and they drive the car that looks shaped like a box. Drive the car or get into the train that has a shape like what? A box. I want to put a box in the chat, okay? And then imagine what? Some people even get on the bus that look like a box. And this is a routine that you may not even think of for a second. Life goes on and goes on. You drive straight to your job and sit in an office or sit on a chair or sit even in a storeroom that looks like what? A box. The cubicle lifestyle. And I'm telling you today so that you will know how to find yourself out of the box moving forward from today. How you can plan your life not just in the box, but how you can live well outside the box. Because most of the time, most people tend to forget to live life out of the box. Because right from the day we are born, we are programmed to live in the box. So you go to work, you live in your cubicle box, you do that 9 o'clock in the morning to 5 o'clock, and you go home. But during your lunch, guess what? You go buy a food, whether it's McDonald's, whether it's KFC, whether it's whatever, which is in the shape of a box. So from box of your bed, box to the car, box to your office, box lunch. Can you imagine that? Box after box after box. And you have your lunch that looks shaped like a box. 5 p.m., you want to drive home. You either catch a train, you either catch the bus, you either drive the car that looks like the shape of a box. It's so crazy for those who are listening to me. You may think this is just norm, but it's not normal. This is what you've been programmed to do. But this wasn't God's plan for you to do for the rest of your life. God's plan was for you to live fulfilling in your dreams, your purpose, and things that you truly enjoy to do whilst here and live every single day as it goes with a purpose. But we have a system designed for us to live the box life for 40 years, for 30 years, for 20 years, and some do it for 60 years. Now, when most people get home, they now enjoy the box life so well that the TV is what they switch on for the first time. The first thing they switch on is the TV because it's the box life. Look, the shape of the box. They watch it for 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours in a day, repeating the box life. Guys, do you know anybody who's been living the box life? Have you been living the box life all this while, not knowing your true purpose, not knowing your true potential, not knowing why you are here, but living by the cycle of life, repeating from one box to another box to another box? Guys, if that's you, I want to put "I'm getting out of the box" in the chat. All right, I want you to really comment, "I am getting out of the box," or "I'm tired of the box." Okay, because you've got to literally get out of the box eventually. And I want to encourage you today that if you do what I'm going to tell you, you will live out the box. You know, many people repeat this cycle back after back, back to back. And guess what? Go back home after watching the TV, they're now going straight to bed. The life of the box. What have you been doing the last 10 years? What have you been doing the last 20 years? Have you been living this cycle yourself? The routine don't stop. The routine keep on and keep on and keep on for 30 to 45 years. And you don't even realize that you've been stuck in the box. And one day, you repeat the same box life, and your final destination is a 6-feet casket box. You live a life without purpose. You live a life without intention. You live a life without any focus. You kept living just from one box to another box to another box and end up in the main box. My question to you is, are you living a life of significance, or you're living a life of security? Are you living a life where you get to your pension days and you start to wonder, where did life go? Many right now go to their pension days, or I'm almost close to their pension days, asking themselves, where was I? What was I doing in my 20s? What was I doing in my 30s? What was I doing in my 40s? Are you at that point yet, or you are yet to get to that point? Well, I'm here to help you to find out how you can get out of the box, how you can step out of the box right now, how you can wake up and get out of the box right now before it's too late for you to get out of the box. You know, many wonder when they're 50 years. Many want to live life when they're 60 years. Many want to live their true God-given purpose when they're 70. But sometimes it might be too late. Sometimes you might be getting close to the main box. So I want to encourage you guys to put in the chat, I am sick and tired of the box. I want to live now in my purpose now. Because 2021, just like I said yesterday, will be no different if you don't get yourself awakened from the box to live an incredible lifestyle. You know, many people often ask themselves, why didn't I spend more time with my family? You know, why didn't I spend more time with my loved ones? Why was I so busy in the box? Work, home, TV, sleep. Work, home, TV, sleep. Why was I so focused on that box and didn't do what God created me to do? It's because we were programmed. It's because we've been programmed. It's because you have been programmed for a long time, and you have to have the awakened moment to make it happen. How many of you guys want the awakened moment today? How many of you guys are ready to take the awakened moment and truly live a life that you truly deserve to live, and truly live a life that was distinct for you by God to live, rather than living the man-made box cycle? You know, many have been living the box lifestyle. Many always wish they could travel. Many always wish they could do more. You know, you've always wanted to go to Bora Bora. You've always wanted to go to the Maldives. You've always wanted to go to the Seychelles. You've always wanted to travel 6 times in a year. But guess what? The box life takes you out of the lifestyle you want to live. You know, you never go on no vacation with your family. Time keeps passing by. Your children are growing and growing every single day. The question is, are you not tired of the box life? Are you not tired of living the same cycle of your life without significance? And you wonder why time went. You know, even through the COVID-19 period, Many wish they had traveled more before the lockdowns, but because we were so focused in the box, you're so focused giving your time to your boss rather than giving your time to your gigs. Many wish they had started an online business. We've seen many things crumble before our eyes. We've seen many companies going to bankruptcy before our eyes. We've seen many companies shut down overnight before our eyes. We've seen many jobs laid many people off before our eyes in 2020. And we keep living our lifestyle back to back, wishing we had done something different. My question to you is, are you willing to live your life in order to serve others? Because surely that's what you're probably called to do, to live and serve the homeless. You wish you've done more for the homeless, charity, etc. Guys, how many of you guys truly watching this are sick and tired and really want to get out of the box, want to really do something different, want to live a life of significance? If that's you, put that's me. If you really want to do more than you've been doing in the last 20, 15, 16 years, that's okay. It's still time to do it. I'm here to show you how you can find out to live out of the box. You know, many of us live on survival mentality. You know, because we are so programmed in the box, we often get to the survival mentality because we've been programmed to survive. But guess what? The Creator's purpose for you was to try and do more than you are doing right now, was for you to sow in its purpose. But you are sowing on the worldly purpose, which is work the job, pay the bills, sleep, car, Netflix, box lifestyle, box mentality, box mindset. And we live on a mentality of survival. And sometimes it often leads to depression, stress, frustration, where people get on medication, pills, and so on, due because they have been programmed in a survival box. You know, most of us live on the security in high hopes that our jobs are the only way to maintain us, you know, being protecting your income or job security finances, saying that, oh, I'll be okay doing the same job for 15 to 10 years, for 10 to 20 years, living in a security mindset because you want to protect yourself rather than striving to live in your true purpose. So my question for you guys is, are you sick and tired of survival mode? Are you sick and tired of the security mode? Many relied on their security job finances, and today they've been laid off. And I'm going to show you some of the consequences on why you should be willing to get out of the box. You know, now I want to show you how you can move to success. You've got to move from survival security to success, where you're going to have target goals after goals, where you can grow and do more and excel more and live a life of freedom internally and externally, a life full of significance. Are you living a life of significance in your community? Or because you are so focused on the box, you have no time for nothing else but except the box life, except your 9 to 5, except your TV, except your bed routine. I want you to take a moment to think about it. Whether you catch this as a right now or you catch this as a replay, take your time to think about it, because time is not on our side if we keep playing life in the box. I want to encourage you today to open your box, because this is your time that you can open the box of life. This is a time you can actually be awakened whilst you step in 2021, another chance, another year. Many passed away in 2020. You were here. You have another life. Blessing. What lesson did you learn in 2020? Are you stepping in the year 2021 by opening your mind, opening your life, and opening the box, getting out of the economical box, getting out of the financial box, getting out of the job mentalities only box, and living your true giving potential life? Or you are going to stay in the box? Guess what? We run out of the box a long time ago, and we choose never to go back to the box. The question is, which one do you want? Put in the chat what you want. If you're ready to leave the box, put I'm ready to leave the box. If you're ready to get out of the box, put I'm ready to get out of the box. Because the box has no safe place for you. I want to show you some of the disasters that many people who stood in the box, many have lost their job overnight, and many lived a life with no significance and no focus. They just live according to the day. And look, when the COVID hit, it affected many income. Check it out. Many live in the box, you know, and I'm not saying losing your job is a good thing, but when you live out of the box and prepare before these types of things happen, you don't really take it all in. Because before the pandemic, if you were living with your great potential, with your great purpose, and living out of the box, you stand a high chance of not taking all in when the box close you in the box. I don't know if you get my message, guys. If you get it, put I get it. Or if you get a message, put I get it. Because many fail to look after themselves while they were doing the box life to put other measures, other plans in place. When the box life failed them, they got all frustrated. Many have lost their jobs overnight. And that's what I'm saying, guys, is the box life. Find out why you should run out of the box in 2021. You cannot stay in the box because the box life will dim you down for the rest of your life. Many were not prepared for what's happened in the world. And we sympathize with people who've lost their jobs. But my question is, are you sick and tired of being controlled by the government? Sick and tired of being controlled by, God's plan for you was God wanted you to win. God wants you to do well. God wants you to live an incredible lifestyle. But when we are born, we've been programmed in the box. And we tend to often stay in the box. My question is, what are you doing different to get out of the box in 2021? For the next 10 years, would it be different from your last 10 years? Would it be different from your last 20 years, your last 30 years? Time to get out of the box. If you're ready to get out of the box after watching this, let's communicate. Let's keep in touch. If I have anything I can do to help you get out of the box, great. If not, go find something that will help you to get out of the box. Guys, I hope this was valuable. I hope you learned something out of today's video where you can literally apply into your life. My goal here is to make sure that you do well in your life. My goal here is to make sure that you arise, organize, and aspire. My goal is that you go out there to get anything that you want. But in order to do that, you've got to quit sleeping and you've got to rise. You've got to quit wishing and you've got to organize yourself with planning. And you've got to stop waiting for people to do it, and you've got to go out there and aspire the world. So my pleasure, and it's my pleasure to be on here to show you the information, guys. I look forward to speak to you soon on my next call, on my next video, guys. Stay blessed, and I'll see you soon. Make sure you share and make sure you tag a friend to watch it too. God bless.